like Rooster Teeth, obviously. So I asked earlier, who here actually knows about Rooster Teeth already? Like, raise your hand.
Or if you don't feel bothered, so.
Okay. Next. Well, it doesn't matter if you know about Rooster Teeth because some people only listen to the podcast, some people will only know Achievement Hunter, and all that. So we're just going to go through every aspect of Rooster Teeth and the company.
So anyone here is like me who just stays up late waiting for a new video every day?
Yes.
More or less, yeah.
I usually stay up late.
By the way, for those of you who have exams, that is a great way to study. Just keep studying until a video shows up. That's what I do.
What's good?
I remember
It does. Alright, so, yeah.
Okay, so obviously before we begin, there are like
Alright, we need
a few rules. Obviously, not really rules, but
things we need to stress.
obviously everything that we show on this panel can be seen on either YouTube, on the YouTube channel or the website. Please don't sue us, obviously, as it says.
Please pay
We don't
attention.
have any money, so you wouldn't get a lot.
We don't know everybody here, so for all we know, you could be lawyers in disguise.
No, really?
Some scenes in this panel can be a little bit bad for people who are under 15, so if you're under 15, please leave the room now. I'm not going to, I'll just tell you whenever the bad things are
I'm
going on.
pretty sure any of us under 15 still would leave anyway.
I know. You have to do this.
Watch on regular, so I'm solid.
No, all that's boring. Like,
Now we can actually begin.
hey,
Alright then.
you came late.
Now I have to give a story.
He's going to take over because I don't really know.
No, you're supposed to sit down and keep hitting me. This is why you rehearse people. Alright, let me tell you a story. In the beginning, there was a voice.
Stop looking at the screen.
It's more poetic if I'm looking up in the sky. And the voice said, hey, I wonder why you call it a warthog. It's more like a puma. To which people in their divine wisdom replied, I've got to tell you what happened. A bunch of people were, one of them would be in his, come up to his 30s, the others in their 20s, playing Halo as everybody did when there was no online play. And that was quite literally the topic that they came up with. And I know there's a huge amount of background information, but ignore that, it would take way too long. So I'm just going to call that the beginning of Rooster Teeth itself, because that's essentially what started their first project. All of you.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have very bad manners.
So what started off as basically 3 friends in a room playing Halo, who then asked a few more friends from Hollywood to join in because they had no jobs and they had nothing else to do. Because that's what people did back then. Nobody does anything more to do with that. But with friends, basically a massive family, basically both biological and actual immuno. I don't know why I'm talking like that. By the way,
sounds so happy. The Rooster Teeth family is so
it's such a love story, isn't it? But by the way, that was taken a little over a year ago, and that isn't even the full cast and crew. I think there's roughly 75, 80 people now, probably pushing 100.
That's the 10th anniversary, wasn't it?
I think so. Basically, it's just.
And then there are 9 years gone.
It was like 8 people doing that.
So there's obviously a lot of Ray fans in the room.
Okay, so we might as well just start the timeline. So, what was the first thing that they did?
I believe it was red versus blue.
Correct, you get some Coke.
Yeah, I thought we got Coke.
It's not really, don't be so happy because everybody can have Coke if they want. Alright, so
So, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm down here. So you all know red versus blue is, right?
yeah,
I mean,
have
have all of you guys watched it before, or?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of episodes of it a while back.
Watch it all, Drew.
Watch it all, it's hilarious.
Who is that?
Even though I barely watch it myself,
Yeah.
I'm like the biggest Achievement Hunter fan, and that's it. So, as you know, like most of, from at the very beginning of Red vs Blue, most of the recordings were done over the phone, isn't that correct? Like a lot of them, Jeff would ring over the phone and they would do their voices over the phone.
Only, I think 3 or 4 people who actually voiced in it were actually in Austin where they filmed and did it all. The others were either in New York or in Los Angeles, if I recall.
And the way it was,
Oh, it was in Mexico.
and the best way to film the video game ever, just cutting the screen more than half and lowering your weapon.
Remember that, because that's going to be incorporated a little bit soon. But just a little bit, like, that's probably the first time there's ever, like, video games been used like that. Like, I know, like, people like, who know Gmod or Team Fortress, it's like, that's a common thing. Steam and Valve and people, like, they do that all the time. That was the first time something like that was ever done. And I think it was the first time a web series was actually introduced. I think they were the ones who sort of donned the name.
Oh, nice one, Carl. Nice.
No, guys, like, it's fine, calm down.
I'm just going to give us a quick information before we go on, because we have a short amount of time anyway to do all this. It costs, like, here's a fun fact. When it Jesus! God damn it, come on!
And it's all being recorded, darling.
I'm just saying with that thing. Anyone know how much it cost them to do Red vs. Blue? You.
$10 million.
No. But you're in the right area.
Okay.
I think overall it would have been 10 million, but when they did the first episode, those of you who are young and don't understand how the internet worked back then, there was no YouTube, there was no hosting. If you wanted to watch a video, you had to download it from a server that someone else was running. And that costs money. And Red vs. Blue race, they just thought, maybe a few dozen people will watch. Thousands watched it. And they ended up having to pay, I think, $10,000 in a month. So if they wanted to keep the series going, that's how much they would have paid. So at the beginning, it was all for fun. It cost a lot of money for them.
And then it quickly turned into
And then
the company that we have today.
we're going to show you what it was like to product back then. But I thought there'd be more people who didn't know any of this, but it'd be entertaining and funny at least.
Oh, again.
No, this is
Oh. Oh.
Jesus, they look at me to like, no way. So we're just going to show you a quick comparison from when they first started and then from where they are now.
And when I mentioned it's all cut up, you'll see.
Quiet. You hear that? Yes, that noise is called water. It is very wet and very slushy. I was talking about the trumpet, Blutard. I have to go to the bathroom now for some reason. Which is odd, because I already went when we were standing in the creek together. Wait a minute, I know that song. That's Reveille. Why would someone be playing Reveille in the middle of Wait, Gimlet, Gimlet! Running time! What just happened here? I think all the sleepy people were trying to kill a gargle. Caboose, I have a very bad feeling of it. What's that?
I listened to you men dare to dream. Yeah. Oh no, headshot. Oh, you rocket horse. The blue is a dead blue. Frankenstein cold. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey.
Okay, so yeah.
Really good choreography. I effing love that scene so much.
So that's what they did for fighting back
Even
then.
for back then, it's still pretty decent.
Yeah, it is. And for those of you who didn't saw the cop on, that was basically just a parody of like online gaming at the time. Nothing changed.
Yeah, that is true.
Nothing's changed from back then.
But that was back,
Online gaming is still the same.
exactly. That was back in 2005, and this is what it's like only 2 years ago. So what's changed?
Right! All together! Use your pack sparingly. Course correction only. You don't want to end up like Georgia.
Wait, what happened to Georgia?
No, I never found him!
Are you sure these things are safe?
Now!
Battle station! We're under attack! No shit, we're under attack. What do you think we're doing? Rolling out the red carpet? No, ass-face. Look! Hell. Sorry about that.
Damn.
Okay, where's that security override? Come on. Damn it! Uh-oh. That's not good. Hey, guys! This might be a little floaty. What's up? Everyone, enable faster! Okay. I got it! Oh, man.